cards fall again and everything changes. A new applicant approaches. A new story unfolds. The stakes are raised.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Violet Hour. I'm Bilicium, and today we are continuing with Hand of Fate 2. In the last episode, we completed the Hierophant with quite a lot of effort. I was surprised at actually how difficult it was, and I realized that I want to go back to the Empress and see if we can't build up our strength before we go on to either the Chariot or the Lovers. So in this episode, we will be entering the Empress. Earn fame in order to wield the legendary weapon. Villages on the northern outskirt are under assault from northern raiders. Defeat the mighty shaman who is leading their raids. So we need lots of cards that are going to give us fame, which we collected. So I believe this will be relatively easy. So what I would like to do is first start with cards I know that will give us fame. So here's one. Unrest and Iron Peak, gain fame. We have lots of unknowns as well, which is very exciting, and I want to add them all in, but I'm gonna try and play this smart. Okay. We will add you in because I don't know what a fame check is, and that might be good. What else would we like? Oh, gain fame. Alright, so let's start adding unknowns in. Dark alleys. Borrow burrow. Sure, we'll add you in. I don't believe you're going to be of any value to us. Fallen treasure. Oh, burning building is a gain fame. Somehow I missed that. Trading house. Let's add this one in and this one. And we need one more. Let's put the cartographer back in. I think that one was a good one, and if we can try and earn that coin, that would be great. Okay. Billy clubs. Cardinal's blade. Sacrificial blade. Bastion of purification was really nice. Oh, nope. Come back here. Cry of victory is unknown. I'm gonna add Dead Man's Hand because that was a really cool one. Goblin Deception, Blessed Life, Ruby. We'll add you in because you're new. And we'll add you in. Yes, yes, yes. All of the good things. I don't know if this is the appropriate go, but we're going to do that. Let's take extra food. All right, let us begin.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
That's a little bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Elder's Gift. Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talo explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Aretha's ire. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon. Oh.
Anger is a powerful force.
I didn't realize I was handed this weapon immediately. That's incredible. Shockwave. Perform a powerful strike that causes knockdown to a single target. Impact tracked enemies and cause stun. Armor Breaker. Bash causes additional damage to armor. Heavy. Bash deals additional damage to armor and enemies while they block. Susceptible to evade. Cannot repose. Wow. Damage is 26, but we require 20 fame to be able to wield it. The weapon is heavier than you imagined, perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic preventing you from wielding it to its potential. Yep, you require 20 fame. And I have no fame. I am fameless. The Elder looks straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Aretha's ire. You do well to remember that. Begin your quest, ask some questions. Let's ask some questions. What would you like to know? Make it quick. Ask what you must do. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The village needs a hero. The town of Braden is surely in danger and must be warned. It is good to ask questions. How to use Aretha's ire. Great artifacts require great heroes, he explains. Never turn down the opportunity to aid others. Seek out greatness, and you will be rewarded. Ask about the shaman. A twisted creature with great power, never seen on the battlefield. But I hear she commands her warriors from her camp in the forest to the east. We set our warriors to find her, but a magical barrier prevents anyone from entering her sanctum. It is said that Aretha's ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked at her camp, these raids could surely be stopped for good. Ask about the Empire. The Elder scowls. Empire? What good is the Empire? Naught. but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year, and not a soldier to be seen. So much for protection. They're less reliable than the worst of the gods. Let us begin our quest. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos not go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune. And right off the bat. Well, I got a whole 10 gold, so what have you got? Nothing that I can buy. Should I buy food? No. I'm gonna say we need to just leave. No point. I don't even have equipment I could sell. Unrest in Iron Peak. A pale of smog casts the city in dull gray lights as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak. Beware the Prince of Poison, calls a young boy in a short-brimmed cap as he hands out leaflets to the passing crowd. You stop to read the discarded parchment sodden by the damp that clings to the cobblestones. Prince of Poison strikes again! Another mass poisoning in the back streets of Lowtown. Mayor raises reward to 500 gold. The boy approaches you as you finish reading. If you really hope to be safe, you best protect yourself. I have just the thing, and at a bargain price. Ask about the Prince of Poison, ask about the disheveled children in the alleyway, ask about protection from the Prince of Poison. Alright. Ask about the protection of the Prince of Poison. The boy looks around to make sure nobody is watching too closely, then discreetly takes a small vial of colorless liquid from his pocket. This tonic was brewed from the fruit of a rare plant that only grows high on the northern hills. It will boost your strength, give you the edge you need to survive the poison. Buy the tonic, lose 5 gold. Try to snatch it from him. Ha! That's horrible. No, I will buy the tonic. You hand over the gold and drink the mixture. Bad fortune. You say bad fortune, but I gave him 5 gold and I gained 10 health, so good fortune in my book. A sudden scream has you reaching for your weapon and sends the crowd into a panic. A band of armed warriors advances on a silver-haired woman weighed down with impressive array of weapons. One of the men point menacingly at the woman, declaring, "You sent my brother Mad-Eye back to break-knuckle prison, bounty hunter!" Yes, the woman states matter-of-factly, "I did. Perhaps he should learn to accept rejection." "Nobody crosses my family!" The warriors rush towards the attack. Fight to defend the woman. Join the men attacking the woman. Stay back and observe. I guess we are going to defend the woman. The old woman says nothing as you move to stand by her while the thugs advance. I do remember this. Yes, yes.
You should run while you have the chance. By sea and sun, fate and bane.
Already I've forgotten the controls. Terrible. The silver-haired woman puts her guns away, saying, "I didn't ask for your intervention." You check the fallen for anything of use as she turns to leave. Let's take the Mask of Holy Fortune. Oh, we'll do the Berserker's Creed. And we gained food. A squad of soldiers appear from further down the street, calling for everyone to lay down their arms. Too late to be of use, however. They can do little more than survey the carnage. The garrison captain rides up and addresses the woman curtly. "Katura, causing trouble again?" "It's by doing your job that I make enemies like this," Katura responds sharply. The captain bristles at the remark but keeps his voice under control as he retorts. "We have more important work to do than chasing street thugs and petty criminals." "And how goes the search for the Prince of Poisons?" Katura asks. "I hear another 12 died at the smelter yesterday." The captain's face fills with anger, but Katura simply turns and walks away, adding, "I have work to do. You know where to find me." The garrison captain screams orders for everyone to disperse, then rides off down the street. His soldiers run to keep up with him, and you slip away before more trouble starts. You leave the troubled town of Iron Peak with the impression that you've yet not seen all it has to offer. This is true. What is this way?
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and the woman calling for help. "Please help," she cries. "I've been robbed by a band of thugs, and if there's anything you can do." Assist the damsel in distress.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Yeah, totally. You know, all that good nonsense. Ooh, baby.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Thank goodness. "Thank you," the woman says as you help her from the carriage. "Please accept this as a token of my gratitude." Okay. Okay. To fame. There it is. Excellent. Just what we needed. We're going to return later. We're going to go here.
Learn the future at your own peril. You think I have not turned to oracles and auguries in order to see how this ends? I only know it all ends in death.
You're about to embark on a quest for the mayor of a small town when a young, strangely dressed woman shouts to you, "Beware, stranger, for I have seen your future and danger awaits." "But for a few coin," she continues while gripping your arm, "I can tell you of your coming misfortunes. Accept and learn about your future. Decline and go on the quest anyway. Decline and abandon the quest. No, let's give her our money." You lose 4 gold. You hand over the coins and they vanish into the woman's robes. She focuses on you, thinking for a moment, then tells you the outcome of your quest. Poor tidings, lose 3 food. Health potion, gain 10 life. Injure pain, 10 life. Bad fortune, 10 gold. Supply gain 5 food. Health potion, 10 life. You gain 2 fame. Now that you know your fate, what will you do? Go on the mayor's quest as planned, abandon the mayor's quest. Nope, let's do it. Suit yourself, the woman remarks, suddenly disinterested. She turns and enters the tavern and orders her usual drink. The next day you stride into the forest, intent on hunting down the brigade that had been harrying the town. Your quest gets off to a bad start. You take pity on a pair of filthy children who approach to beg for food. And I've lost my food. You discover a pixie trapped under a jar with a rock on top. For releasing her, she offers to heal your wounds. All right. You are struck by a stray fireball from a nearby clash between Emperor soldiers and a trio of mages. The mages are cut down even as you leave the area. If you find the brigade and agree to pay them some gold to move on, they agree to leave you for now. But I don't have said gold. You begin your journey back to the village. You pause to forage among the grove of fruit trees. Hooray! A health potion rolls off the back of a passing wagon as it rumbles past along the forest path. The driver pays no heed as he whips his wagon along at the fast pace. Hooray! With the situation with the brigades resolved, you return to the village to collect your payment, only to discover that the mayor has left town on holiday for an indefinite time. You leave the small village without payment. Ah, but I got so many things in return. I accept. The cartographer listens intently as you relate what you can remember of the neighboring areas. You spend several hours in his company until he is satisfied that you have nothing else useful to add. Let us carry on.
Let us see what the next town holds.
Following the Talos Elder's instructions, you find yourself on the road to Braden. Continue to the next village. Dusk falls as you continue on your quest. The
Not
village
take lightly
burns.
The mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
You arrive at Braden at dusk to find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost!" You draw your weapon and rush to their aid.
I hope this works.
Confidence. Easy ability. Hits required to charge your weapon. Ability are reduced by 2. Permanent blessing. Any number of blessings can be equipped at one time. Fantastic.
Fame alone has got you here. Let action carry you forward.
Yes, I would like to equip. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend their wounds. "Thank you, hero," they cry. "You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude." For saving all of the peasants, you receive 4 fame. And food, and more food. It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Taran. They point further south down the riverbank. "If you are a true hero, you will surely save them." With another village lost to the northerners, you set out for the next town without delay.
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of the northern bola wrap around your body. A party of northerners charge at you and you break free. You've been ambushed! Let us fight!
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Ooh, did you see that dodge? I did not think I was going to make that in time. Ha ha ha. With the raiders defeated, you contemplate your next move. You've gained 2 fame. Search for spoils, continue on your journey. Let's search for spoils. Ooh, okay. You rifle through the defeated northerners' belongings and uncover a stash of food. Well, I got food for days. For days and days. Can I camp?
Campfires offer a chance to see what your companion has to say about your current challenge.
You find yourself at a trader's camp. All hail the defender of villages, the traders cheer. Come, make camp and join us. Food for sale has refreshed. Equipment for sale has refreshed. Burning the whole village to the ground seems a bit much. Think of all the textiles and the wine wasted. Malaclips has to have another bottle of wine to calm himself. Well, let's cook some food. Because I have so much, I'm just going to do this for a half minute. There we go. Perfect. Let's see what there is to trade. Buy equipment? Just kidding. Sell equipment? No, absolutely not. Alright, we're finished. Break camp. You bid the traders farewell and continue on your way. Hello, General Shopkeeper. The shopkeeper nods to you as you enter. Adventurer, how's the world out there? Buy some equipment? Alright, well, you know. The world is a dangerous and scary place, so I will be carrying on. Good day, sir.
Fire is a symbol of so much. Purity, will, creative force and power. A moment of inattention, and it becomes pure destruction.
You hear shouting up ahead. As you make your way down the cobbled street, you see the lights flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke billowing out its upper room windows. A crowd has formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers. Please help! My family is in there! Anyone, please help! Brave the fire yourself. Let Malaclips attempt the rescue. We're gonna try.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Oh no. Redraw. That's okay.
You might want to work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
I am an amateur at best. So, yeah, what you said. With a sudden crack, the beam above you gives away, injuring you and blocking your path. You retrace your steps back out of the building. The woman sees you emerge empty-handed, and the woman lets out a cry. My husband! Did you see my husband? He's still in there! Please! Please help! Alright, let's do it. The room erupts in flames, scorching your skin as you leap from the room. Injured, you make your way back out to safety. Alright, we're gonna make this happen. There we go. Let's save some of her family, shall we?
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
I don't like you so much. I'm just gonna say that. Through the haze of smoke, you find the woman's youngest daughter crying under a bed. You coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze. The villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here. But be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. Return to the building. Let's do this again. Let's do it. I have plenty of life. I am just not achieving great things. You are too late. The fire claims another victim. I saved her daughter. A winding trail. Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielder's face obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. Give them all your gold. Attack the cowardly band for daring to threaten you. Sure, let's do it. You prepare for combat. Let us fight. With the cowards subdued, the thugs plead for their lives. Please, for pity's sake, we only want to feed our families. What else would you have us do? Demand they give you their spoils. Let them go free. Give them 10 gold and let them go free. Alright, we're gonna give you 10 gold and let you go free because I need the fame.
A mighty weapon for a mightier warrior than you, I think.
Hey! I'm mighty. Maybe. I don't know. Yes. Thank you, adventurer! From all of us and our families, we will spread word of your forgiveness and generosity. Your kind deeds will not be forgotten. You've lost 10 gold, but you gained 8 fame.
It appears you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions.
Hooray!
The raiders will hide from you no longer.
Oh no! You turn Aretha's ire over in your hands. The ruin on its face begins emanating a golden light. It is unclear if now weighs less or you have a newfound strength. But either way, you can now wield the mighty hammer. The Sanctum. Remembering the Elder of Talos instructions, you set out towards the Sanctum of the Shaman. Locate and defeat the Shaman. Away we go.
If you fall in a trap once, you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
What can I say? I'm a fool. I am a fool for raider ambushes. A rustling behind you once again. Before you know it, the bola wraps around your body. You've been ambushed! A party of northerners charges at you and you break free. And we fight once more. Retha's ire, bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clan of the north in a time of peace and prosperity. I think I need to heal again. Haha. With the raiders defeated, you contemplate your next move. Search the spoils. All right. You rifle through the defeated northerners' belongings and uncover a stash of food. Hooray! We get to eat! You find yourself at a trader's camp. All hail the defender of villagers! The traders cheer. Come, make camp and join us! Cook food, cook food, cook food, cook food, cook food, cook food. I'm gonna keep saying this until it no longer sounds like a word. Cool. Great camp. You bid the traders farewell and continue on your way. Bye-bye!
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
It is as the Talo Elder said, Malaclips remarks. The Shaman Sanctum is protected by a magical barrier. Best you try that hammer. Use Retha's ire. You raise Retha's ire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling wind spins you this way and that, then vanishes as quickly as it had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaclips, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch, nor seem even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapon drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Then you see her sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw plaited charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero, says the bald northerner calmly. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat the snake, you must cut off its head. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. Ooh. Raid leader Gerda. Raid leaders are the front line of the northern assault, centers of tactical and religious guidance. The shaman casts spells that heal their allies. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell. She is one cool-looking character, if I do say so myself.
I do not get me. Stand clear of my blades, and I will stand clear of yours.
Well, that worked out way better than I expected, to be honest. I just didn't think the battle would end with her being killed. So cool! The shaman's body wreathes as the dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that have fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. You have befriended Kolbjorn, the Wanderer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I assume that I'm not, actually. I'm thinking like Colby, and then Jorn, J sound. What would the J sound like? Kolborn? Like the J is silent? Kolborn? I don't know. If any of you know, let me know how this is supposed to be pronounced. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kolborn make your way back through the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry. I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe.
Ah.
Well done. Another northerner falls before you, and a new companion joins your journey.
For defeating the shaman of the north. Armor of gluttony. Ring of food. Pious robes. Frontier barbet. Fame and shame. Watchtower. Raiders ambush. Bridge skirmish. For proving yourself a worthy hero. Retha's ire. For befriending Kolborn. Clan Eyebright. The Wanderer. Hooray! We have another ally in our quest now. For defending all of the villages. Elder's Gift.
Here the hermit hides, and with him the secrets that underpin your history. We will explore them together.
So that is it. We completed the Empress, and gold no less. I do really want to go back and do the High Priestess, but we are going to move forward. In the next episode, we will be playing the Lovers. How romantic. The Lovers keep Oswin safe from his murderous lover, so we will be fighting the undead, and I have a feeling it's going to be very much like the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. We're just going to have an annoying little princess that we have to carry around in the belly of Jabu Jabu. So join me next time for the Lovers. But until then, do take care, everyone.